have fallen because more and more people are streaming. Why do you think you got ITVX and iPlayer? People not watching live TV like first time. People ain't watching live TV like first.
Digital's gone up
Digital.
on radar.
That's digital.
FM.
Digital.
FM.
That's digital, but that's not FM.
Yeah, but
I didn't say FM.
okay, but
Yeah, exactly.
even now, in order to do FM, you have to be digital anyway. Two don't go hand in hand. You can't just go analog no more. You have to use something digital. Your adverts.
Right.
So it's still digital.
But as the young lady said over there, radio is needed. But what are you guys doing? What are you doing with your Mixcloud and your everything? You're not doing adverts.
Yeah.
Right. When the promoters, how many WhatsApp groups are there now
Too
out
many.
there with promoters?
Too
Ping,
many.
ping, 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 ping.
Too many that I'm not in.
There you go.
Yeah.
Plenty. But what I'm saying is, radio is for adverts and for promoters. Radio isn't the be all and end all. Social media, Instagram, Facebook. It's not the radio. Isn't the be all.
Talking the mic.
Sorry, thank you very much, Esther. So on radio, in regards to adverts, I have heard ads for prostate cancer, telling the men to go get their check. Because on telly, we do not see any form of adverts regarding prostate cancer. We also hear about domestic violence, how to call and tap the phone, and I heard that on Cruise. Yeah. So I think that's a good way in order to have internet radio and radio. It's not just for the promoter, but it is definitely needed.
I'm not disputing what you're saying, but what I'm saying is the way people listen to music, the way people listen to everything has changed. And unfortunately, that is the downfall for FM.
But also, what Nat Anu, who we know that she's across the pond, she says radio is important for news, views, and entertainment. It's powerful. Now it's TV in your ear. Access to video is a must.
Yeah. I think it's still got to be visual. You know what I mean?
I don't.
No, both, because you are advertising on FM. What makes you think you can't play the same ads online visually? It's the same thing. You might even see a flyer instead of just hearing something. Oh, that's nice. That's a good flyer. So why can't it just be both at all times for all FM radio stations?
I think both is a good shout because
Yeah.
as Pete Andre said, you get the scope with radio. You get the scope to listen to all different things.
Yeah.
You understand? With the other side, you can listen to it whenever you want, all different things. So I don't see an issue with it. And also our times have changed. We're always on the go. We're a society that's always on the go. So we have to pick and choose what time is accommodating our vibe. You know. But I believe in both. And I like the fact that I can listen to different things at different times.
Well, what the chat room is saying is sometimes I have Mixcloud on, but don't watch it. I just listen. Yeah, that's come from Zero. Nats, he said, I've worked as a radio producer for over 3 decades. Radio is my love. Always imagine, as a host on the radio, I am talking to somebody and trained like that. Jack Happy says, radio what? What's that? The only radio station I used to listen to was LBC. Now it's all about Mixcloud. I do listen to all types, from LBC to pirate to legal. That's from Pete Andrew. Floyd Fever says, radio all day for me as a presenter and a listener. Some people like the playback when they're walking. Some people like to listen back clearly when they're cleaning at home or doing whatever. So the recordings on the Mixclouds and whatever you're going to listen to is good. The fact that I'm getting the gist here that the online radio, okay, well, let's determine the radio here. The online radio and the FM radio is 2 different things. Nobody really has radio on in their house anymore.
I don't have a radio.
I don't have a radio transmitter.
Only in the car. Only in the
my
car.
house. It will be only in the car. Only in the car.
Only in the
But
car.
even in the car nowadays, with the new car, you just connect your phone to the thing.
You
You can listen
understand?
your Mixcloud. You can listen YouTube. You can listen whatever you want to
Go
listen
through
to.
Blackhole Tunnel.
The
Because
connectivity.
Try to go through Blackhole Tunnel and listen to FM. That's
Yeah.
FM
what
is
happening.
limited.
But I don't feel that radio is dying. I just feel like like you were saying before, Jarrell, that there's so many different avenues and different ways we can and advertise. As time moves on, there'll be more and more things where we can platforms where we can advertise on. Look at we've got the social media, we've got and WhatsApp groups and whatnot, but there's still a market for FM radio, and yeah, exactly, and it's just another. That's right. But I mean, that generation is slowly leaving us.
So cold.
Yeah, but it's true.
Little Miss
It's true.
says,
It's true.
as DJs, what is your main objective to doing radio, and how important is it for you to transferring your DJ capabilities from the radio to the club dance?
Go
Big
on,
question.
look, miss.
I think it goes hand in hand, because at the end of the day, if you are a DJ, there's many radio DJs that don't play out. They just do radio. But then you get DJs who do radio and do play out. Now, when you're on the radio, some of your skills, like I like to play my shows, and most of my show is mixed. I mix most tunes together. Just keep that momentum on the mixing. One, I'm practicing my mixing while I'm doing it. And two, it makes me know that if I'm playing upbeat or upfront and I'm doing it on my radio show, I would do it the same kind of way that I would do it in a club. Catch a vibe when I'm on the radio, and that vibe transfers into the theme of the show, what I'm doing, whatever the theme of it, whatever. It makes a difference that if I'm doing that and I'm just playing tune, and then I come to the club and I'm playing tune. And it's a funny thing, because I have a story. Once Jenny Francis, Choice FM, I love her to bits, still do, love her to bits. And I used to always want to know, why ain't you playing the tune in the club? Why don't you go and play in the club and do the tune and blah, 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 blah. I think I heard her, and this is no disrespect to Jenny at all, I think I heard her play in the club one time, and she didn't play like she plays on the radio. And I was expecting like you play on the radio, because that's the format I like, that's what I want to hear, that's how I want to hear it. So I was a little bit disappointed, but I don't know if it's because when you're out in the club, I know sometimes it's two different things.
Correct.
But if you are doing what you're doing and you're booked to do what you're doing like that, then do that. Because that's what I expected to see. So I don't know. It's different. It swings and roundabouts for everybody.
But that's the thing. If certain tracks sound great on the radio but can't translate in the club environment, and vice versa, and there's a lot of DJs don't realize that. And so that's the skill, that's the art form. Knowing that certain music just won't translate in the club environment. It could get 1,001 pull-ups on the radio, but you play it out, it's not happening. So that's another issue. But look, like I said, I'm only speaking for me. I'm just saying that I hear what you're saying. FM and live streaming go hand in hand, and yeah, that's fine. My personal preference is the live stream, because it works for me. I don't have to. Because when if you're on a radio station, you're given a time, you're given a spot. You have to stick to it. You're rigid, and if things happen and you can't do it, station manager will call you. What happened to you? And then you explain, and they're on business. You're supposed to be on, right? For me now, what I'm hoping to do once I start doing live streams more regular, my pre-recorded shows, if I can get other stations to play them. So if I do 1 or 2 live streams per month, and I say, all right, then Supreme and other stations, whoever, if they want to play them at whatever time.
Is that a plug?
No. It's not a plug. All right, then Supreme, Rock to Rock.
To all radio owners out there.
Vibes.
I know somebody
Cruise.
whose show translates on other radio stations.
Right, there you go.
Jarrell's subliminal message.
Right. So
Did you hear what I'm
saying.
going to be offering?
That's my thing. But that's my compromise for if I'm going to be on radio.
So what is it you're going to offer again? What was it you wanted to do again with the radio shows?
I'm talking about later on, maybe the end of the year or next year.
And the plan is to do some shows.
No. When I do a live stream, my pre-recorded, if other stations want to play them, by all means.
Heard it first here.
All right. Can I say something in response to Little Miss?
Yeah, because I wanted to respond back to Little Miss, but you go first. Yeah.
My main objective is to. Okay, the question says, as DJ, what is your main objective to doing radio? Hopefully that says and online. And how important is it to your transferring your DJ capabilities from the radio to the club dance? Try and know that what I play on radio is what I want to play out. I don't want to play nothing that is just for being on radio, because sometimes you see the response when you're doing shows, the tunes that you play, and you really don't get to play them out. Rarely do you do. You understand? Because sometimes you say, you know, okay, it's great on there, but would it work? Just go for it. Go for it and try put something else into what you play live, online, on radio, to what you do in a club. Simple as that. Because like you said, Esther, it's a training ground. What you do on your show, it's, oh, that's a nice mix. I'm going to do that live. Let me take a screenshot of that. You understand? I'm going to do that mix. Yeah, so that's my main objective. To, if you like what you hear or see online, try and know that when I play out, that's what I'm going to do.
Hold on, one sec, yeah. Thank you, A-lister. Right, in response to my brethren Little Miss, as a DJ, what is your main objective to doing at radio, and how important it is to transferring your DJ capabilities from the radio to the club and dance? For me, I believe you can look at that in many aspects. First aspect for me is that you advertise it as an event, that's what you're going to be playing, so people know what you're coming to do as well. Actually, that's what it is as well. But also what you can get tied into, unfortunately, it refers to what T said, that you can't get to play what you want to play because you're playing to the audience that are in that community to hearing what they want to hear. So you make it a specialised dance, you understand? And how you specialise the dance, you promote it like a specialised dance. You put the structures in like a specialised dance. You implement that. If a dance needs a month, you give it 3 months. You understand? Promotion. You organise it in a way that so everybody who hears that information that you're playing out and they love your show and that's what you're going to be playing, they know what they're going to get. And I think maybe some people are not doing it that way because they're more on the money side aspect of it than pleasing what they used to do. Because don't get it twisted, all these guys used to bust mash up dances back in the day. That's why they are where they are now. But also with me being fortunate to be playing on 1 or 2 of those kind of circuits and all that kind of stuff, I understand that it's a community. They've built a community, so the community is loyal and they're going to follow them. And I don't blame them at the end of the day, because that's what they know. So it's for everybody to do their own thing, like you're trying to do your own thing, like create a little promotion that advocates what you believe in. And then once you build your following, you govern that. You understand? So I believe, answering Little Miss, because I know she's an original music head. That's what I believe. I hope my answer, you could have some understanding to that.
A-lister.
I think for me, my main objective for doing playing on radio or Mixcloud, for me it's tied to, because I'm a lover of music, and on the radio show you can express yourself however you want. There isn't a crowd to read. All you've got is just yourself, and you can play wherever you like, however you like. Yep. So you can express yourself. Yep. Now, transferring the same way you play on radio into a dance, I would say, you know, some you do, but I say that you can't, because you don't know how the crowd is going to be. When you're at home doing your show, it's just you. But when you're in a dance, you've got the people, and what you played on your radio might not entertain them, the people that are there. You understand that you've got to read the crowd.
Can I say something? Okay, go on. Get Mike.
Sorry, please, station managers, don't come for me. But I've been on plenty stations where we're on the station and the station is having an event and the station managers are not booking the same DJs from their station to for their events. So for the DJs who are out there thinking that possibly sometime soon we're going to get on this event, it doesn't happen.
Yeah, because it's a money thing.
Yeah, but does that happen because, and a question did come up, is it playing on the radio is completely different from playing out? So if you are a radio DJ and you haven't played out, say, you haven't played out, you've never been in that environment, So you go and play out, and you play like you're on the radio, and you flop. Your station manager not going to really like that, especially if it's a dance promoting DJs from your radio. I think a few stations do it. I used to moan about the same thing. I'm not going to lie. I used to moan about the same thing. But then I get it. I do get it. And I get it both sides. I get it as a promoter as well. If you want to have the effect that you want to have the effect on your dance, you got people on your station that do play out and do be on the radio. You know, new people have to go through the process. You have to get out and play out and show yourself in order to get onto these things, because nobody don't want somebody that just can come and play out and the first 2 tune you do, dance floor empty. Especially if somebody you don't want.
You don't want to go to the bar. You don't want people going to the bar.
So it swings and roundabouts. I do believe that everybody should be getting the opportunity. And if that's what you want to do while you're on the station, then prepare yourself for that. Prepare yourself for that.
You're absolutely right, Esther. But I also do believe in the fact that if you got a radio station and you want to uplift your DJs and you want to empower them so they can be the best version of themselves, yeah. If you're gonna have some kind of event that celebrates a radio station, you just prep your DJs, innit? But then it goes back to the fact of what people want and what they're used to, what you're billing. If you're billing something that they know what your identity is all about, yeah, then they'll follow you. You understand? So it's all about taking that chance, and do we take the chance? I mean, James said radio station music is completely different to playing out, and I totally agree with him, because it kind of expands on what I just said. You know what I mean? I like to do the radio because I just want to play whatever I like, wherever I like. You understand? If you don't like it, the beauty of radio is that you can move on. You understand? But if somebody's in your vibe, they will like it. So that's why I love the radio. You understand? But at the same time, I've gone to grow to love playing out, because when you do connect with the people that you are taking them on a journey right in front of you, it's a beautiful feeling. Yeah. You understand what I'm saying? But my gripe is, as Touch gripe would be as well, as you said before, there's you can play the meat and potato stuff, but there's so many meat and potato stuff. There's so many combinations that you can do. There's so many flows and edges and winds and things that uplift and get them craving for more. You understand? But they don't do it anymore. They used to do it before.
Yeah, because that's what it was about, going raving and I'm going to play this first. And it's not like that no more. It's not something's come out new, I'm going to bust it because I want to bust it before you. That notion has gone, as far as I'm concerned. Unless it's Bashman or something like that. But when it comes to soul, if there's a new tune that's new that can do it, you ain't hearing it. You're not hearing the two steps that are new. So,
yep, I agree with that.
It's swings and roundabouts.
Yeah, but
you understand?
That's, as you said, back in the day, everybody was going to a record shop buying tune, and all your intention was
to go and play that tune.
Yeah, bust 2, 3 tunes.
Okay, so Spanner in Works, or controversial, if it may be, those who play out on a regular, that majority of people will rave to, do they actually do Mixcloud shows live? Do they show their personality live? Whereby they are playing new music. They want to introduce new music on Mixcloud or on social media. Are they doing that? So you think, without mentioning any names, think about who was in that league, yeah, so to speak. Are they showing their true personality online, stroke FM?
Some are, but the bottom, no, some are. But the thing is, you can't reinvent the wheel.
Okay,
you can't reinvent the wheel.
So while you're talking, A-lister doesn't understand. Are those who are top DJs online doing shows? Are the top DJs that play out on a regular? Are they doing online shows to show their personality, to play new music? I can't hear you, mate. You ain't got a microphone in your hand.
I'm going to think before I answer.
Look, some are, Some are, but the thing is, as I said, you can't reinvent the wheel. Look, the bottom line is this: those who are playing out on a regular basis, we know that they call it the top 12 or whatever. They have built their, as Cookie said, over a period of time, they've played music, they've built their crowd, as he said, organically. They've built their crowd, and the crowd expect to hear this. Back in the day, you could say, let me play this, let me play that, and bust a new tune. And that was twofold, because as a DJ, you want to bust it on the next DJ. And also you used to say, get to know. Those days are done. They've put themselves in a position now where, you know, they've spent the last 3 decades building their craft, building their community. So now it's like, and they know their community wants to hear this. They're not going to deviate. If it's,
but it should be like that.
Because if it ain't, no.
I want to hear what A-list.
But what I'm saying, if it ain't broke, why fix it? So that's so, and I used to be one of those ones back in the day, passionately, hear new tune, but now I don't bother with that no more, because like I said, you can't reinvent the wheel. They have their community, and it works for them, and it's been working for them for years. Now, if you want to hear something different, or if you want to play something different, i.e. the Soul for Reals and whoever, you got to grow so you got to be consistent, and you got to grow your thing organically, and it will take time. It won't happen overnight. It will take time. So I just say now, live and let live. Let them, man, they do what they're doing. And that's great, because like I said, they've built up their audience, they've built up their community, they've built up their followers. If you want to do something different, you two now have to do the same. It's going to take time, but you got to plug away.
Go ahead, Lister.
I finished thinking.
And what is your thought?
Okay, ask me the question again.
Are those who are playing out on a regular and will be
Online too.
Are they online?
And I'll answer.
Stroke,
Live
online,
streaming.
Stroke FM, live streaming, showing their personality.
Yes.
Your whole thought process was for yes.
Yes. I'm going to add more. I am going to add more. The reason why I just said the yes, but I am going to add more, because I'm going to give somebody a plug. I know a DJ that plays out regularly and is a top DJ, one of the elites, I would say, and that's Swaby Irie, and he does his shows.
All right.
Did I plug Swaby Irie?
You
Yeah.
did.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Is there any more?
Sorry.
Is
Are you
there
getting
any
secret
more?
money for this?
No, I wish I was, actually.
Is there any more?
I haven't thought that far. But I just
Can we
done
come
the
back
one.
to you then?
Yeah, we'll come back to me.
you.
Hold on a minute. Hold on. Let me think
You better
again.
think some more names.
He's gone again. Look, he switched off.
I think there's my DJ plays out. I wouldn't say we play it. I think we play it quite regular, actually. TLC, he does it. Yeah,
Not show his face no more, though.
it shows that he doesn't have to,
Okay.
because
I just-
at the end of the day,
I said showing personality.
I think
Visually.
Visually you can show personality, but you also can show personality through how you interact and how you engage and how you play. You understand?
Yeah, true.
I do believe, going back to it, is it's expression and its choice, but also at the end of the day, it's about the music. And I think the way how we were grown is that the music always got busted on the radio. You understand? The tune would get bust first on the radio. You understand? It will get its vibes and its likes and whatever the case. It'll get critiqued, and then it's down for you to bring it down in the live scene. But it goes back to the communities and the people that they built and what they've come out to rave. You make your own. You always start with yourself. If you want to create something, you specialize it and do it. You understand? And have faith with it.
I got a favorite DJ who actually expresses himself online, but he's not part of the elite. Do you want to know who that is?
Who's that?
DJ Fuye. I think he's got the best personality going right now. Maybe not everyone knows who DJ Fuye is, but he's a DJ from the Caribbean. I can't remember what island it is. St. Lucia. He's from St. Lucia, but he used to come over in England, and bust up the place. What say you, A-lister?
I think but there's a point in that, though. I think that you see, like you were saying with regards to TLC, he doesn't show his face, and I like that because TLC can still capture you on Mixcloud without you having to see him. Now, if you are going to be on screen, then I think that there should be some form of entertainment. Do you understand? You have to be, you know, somebody's going to look at their phone and you want them to stare at you and listen to music at the same time. Why should they do that? And what's so entertaining about that?
But it's what T said. He said it's about your personality. You understand? It's,
Definitely.
it's definitely about your personality, and I get that. Because even going back to Counterpunching regarding TLC, he does show his face time to time, but at the end of the day, what his expression is the music and how he interacts with the show. You understand? Because that's key. That's very important.
But I do believe that it should be entertaining.
Well, Chris Ryder says 50% of the top DJs do it, he'd say. Nats disagreed. He said Nats made a disagreement, and I'm sure that disagreement was about the days being done of coming out and hearing new music. Those days were if you don't know, get to know. Should be. They should have never gone nowhere. It should be everywhere. It should be everywhere all the time. You've got music to play. I came from on the Raven stance. I came from reggae, lovers rock, all of the things there. I didn't even step in on a soul rave or nothing. But when I did, I used to go there to hear new music. And I've seen the evolution. I've seen the classics that they play. And then when neo soul and stuff started to come in and you get the Dwelle beats and all them things, people was running them. But it seems like all of a sudden it stopped and it has to turn into a specialist thing. It shouldn't have to talk to a specialist thing because it's a new music anyway.
Absolutely.
Bring it into the fold. If you listen to it already, you listen to it already. Enough people listen to it when they're in the car. You listen to it on the shows. That's the thing that brings the music to you in the first place. The radio is the thing that brings the music to you in the first place. And like Soul de Jour just did say in the chat, he said the hits are made on the radio. Yeah. So that's why if you've got the tunes and you're bussing the tunes, when you go to the dance, play it. You can't be frightened to play it. If it doesn't work, you can see it doesn't work, but don't assume it don't work.
But that's the thing. Nobody wants to be first. Nobody wants that tumbleweed moment.
It's like the other way around now. It's complete change. Once upon a time, it was I want to play it first, but now I'm going to let someone else play it. And then
nobody wants
see
to tumbleweed.
Can we answer? Davison, you put in entertainment before tune. The two have to go hand in hand. You know, you're not going to be entertained by somebody playing terrible music. You'll only be entertained by somebody playing good music, right?
But is he talking live streaming or at the club?
We're talking about live streaming.
Okay. But then there's
I hope David's talking about live streaming.
That's the thing, because to bring up, like I said, Swaby, and before Swaby it was Mystery. You know, Mystery used to play, chat, play music, chat, and talk his thing. And he used to engage with the people.
Introduce the tune them.
Right, yeah, exactly. Swaby's doing the same thing now. There are people on live stream. I mean, when I come on, I chat a whole heap of fart. But the thing is to engage with the listener and the viewer. Because you can't just come on and then say, oh, and the next tune is going to be, oh, by the way, and the next tune is going to be. You have to engage with people who are watching and listening. You have to bring them with you. So you tell them a story. You know, you give them an anecdote, you bring up anything topical, and they will, they will listen to you as well as what you're playing. But you have to engage. So a form of entertainment has to be there in this modern game.
Yeah, you know what? Little Miss just put one up there. It's wicked. The paying punters are as much to blame as the DJs when it comes to hearing the same old stuff. So this is people being accountable. Yeah. At the end of the day, as a collective here, we hear our people, our punters, our friends who go out to us, pay money, are disgruntled. We know about the ones that don't even come to the raves anymore because they're disgruntled. Why don't people put their voice forward to see what they want to hear? How are the people, how are the DJs and the promoters taking that in?
People have to...
Oh, there's no one brave enough to step out of the box.
There are people that step out of the box.
There are people brave.
There are people, and they get ostracized sometimes.
Exactly. Yeah.
I mean, there are.
But the thing is, for me, as you said, is correct. But the reality is, as I said earlier, there's no point reinventing the wheel, because for every 10 people that want to hear something different, there's 100, 200 people that just want to hear the regular. They go out, they want to have a good time, they want to sing along, etc., etc. So, there's how you going to balance that?
I think give it time. I think that people are me personally, people are only now starting to complain. It's not been a long ongoing thing about complaints. It's maybe been 2 years.
Nah, it's been longer than that.
Okay.
Longer than that.
No, as a more collective that you're hearing it all the time now that people are making complaints.
It's been longer than that. Remember, you had Miss Passionate. When they had that big thing on.
Yeah, but that's still like all
Yeah,
right.
but
Then. Okay.
That was years ago.
Okay,
Remember that?
all right
That was
then.
years ago. It's been going
okay.
on for a
Yeah,
good while.
there's been
I
things.
still
You
think
got
it-
the
I
top
still think
100
in-
people and thing.
I
All
think
of
it is
them.
in-
That
in
conversation
time.
has been.
So, like, is it not the ravers' fault? Because if they're still complaining, but they're still going, and when someone is trying to do something different, they're not going.
Well,
so we're, give it time. That people can say, you know what, I've had enough. I've heard about this. You know what I mean? I used to go to that holiday or whatever. Oh, that one sounds all right. Let me go to that holiday. Oh, that rave. Yeah, I've been to these. And let me go to a different rave. And in time, I think it will change. I have faith in
This is
different
why.
movements. I have
yeah.
faith.
This is why I like. I don't want to plug again, but Soul for Real. When I want to hear something different,
Yep.
I go to Soul for Real, and you know, and always entertained. You know.
Yeah.
And that's
I
not me
agree.
plugging slow.
No, I
Soul
agree.
For Real.
No,
Old type
but-
Soul
but-
for Real.
but-
They've been
but-
there a few
yeah,
times.
but
They've
then
done
that's
their
what I'm
shows.
saying.
We promote them. They
That's what
come
I'm
here and
saying.
do their shows
The
here.
new music stuff.
Who's that?
now
Soul For Real.
Soul for Real,
comes
they've been
into-
What,
here
Marvelous?
three times.
And-
Yeah, they've been
and-
here 3
and,
times before their dance.
okay.
Just in case you never know.
You know what? This
This
guy
man
is
Marvelous.
he's a
sitting down there
joker.
making-
You
he's
know.
sitting down there making money,
This
you know?
brother is a
He's sitting
joker.
down there
What
making
okay,
money.
Who else
Yeah?
is with Marvelous again? Who else? Who else? Marvelous. Who else?
PC Nightlife.
Simple,
Yeah.
Simple
Simple
Simon,
Simple
my brother.
And who else?
Large up, my brother, Simple
And who
Simon.
else?
And the MC, the other MC.
Crystal
MC
at
Midnight.
Midnight, that's right, that's
MC
right, that's
Midnight.
right, that's right, that's right, that's
If
right.
you're gonna do something, do it as a whole, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Simple Simon on the new.
I already
no,
mentioned
yeah,
Simple
music
Simon.
shootout show. Rah.
Oh, okay. What
Oh,
with
yeah.
Lengy?
Oh, there's
The
all of us-
shootout, yeah. The
Is that with
shootout.
Lengy?
yeah.
Well, and that
Look, no,
skanky,
what?
and that skanky face brother. What's that skanky face
It's that-
brother called again? What's
What's
his name
that?
again?
It's stanky-
The skank. What's his name
The
again?
stanky face, stanky face.
Stanky face.
Oh, it sounds like a biscuit.
Yeah, okay. Crumbs. No, not crumbs. Not crumbs.
The character on Sesame Street, him.
The honey monster. No, not the honey monster. And the cookie monster. I hear me now. Plug.
Everybody's sitting around here making money. Me and Jarrell's the only ones not making no money around here. No, we're not making no money around here.
Where are you there? Clearly. No, but yeah, but look. At the end of the day, they're doing their thing. So the Soul For Reals and everybody else, time now to. I've always said that because at one point you had Soul For Real. Who was it again? Those guys, they're on. Oh, Chuck. Eddie
Trickster.
Indo.
Trickster.
Eddie Indo. and
Boys
yes.
with the noise.
Yeah, Boys with the Noise.
Yeah.
They were doing something. And there was another one. There's about 3 or 4. I know you got what's her name? She does the thing in Catford.
Oh, Miss Ouch.
Right. So you got them, and I know there was another one. But the reality is, these people come and go, and they I personally think they should do like what 50 State does, just come together and form an alliance, and then 1 month is you, 1 month is you, 1 month is you, because unfortunately, at this moment, I don't think the crowd is big enough for all of them separately. So come together.
Soldier Joe says people are complaining, but still coming to the same dances they complain about. Why not speak with your feet? Why not speak with your feet then if you're unhappy?
Correct.
Yeah,
Correct.
I do agree.
No, correct. The paying public hold the power.
They do.
But again, it's all about the socializing and etc. etc. So if you know you're gonna go to those raves over there, like I said, they've built up their community and everything over a period of years. That's where they want to be.
So after listen to Davison, Davison said DJ had the whole pandemic to fine tune and then come back out play the same tune.
No, big up Davison.
Nah, you know
Go on, Davison. Love that still.
Nah.
Because it was
Real talk.
no, real talk. It was said during lockdown. All them DJs was busting neo soul, etc. etc. All of them. And as soon as we came out of it, revert back to type.
But then it goes back to what I said. Community, loyalty,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
understand?
Yeah, because-
These are friendships over decades, you understand what I'm saying? So in terms of what their social norms are about, that's going to gravitate to them to where they need where they believe they need to go. It's for you, for whoever, to discover and build their vibe so you can promote what your vision is. That's what I do believe.
No,
you know
no,
what I mean?
I agree. I mean, look, look, the world's big enough for all of it to. So they're doing their thing over there. If you want to hear something different, wherever there is something different, you go to that. But those who want to do something different need to put the effort in, put the work in. Don't just think, oh, I'll put up a flyer and I've got a couple of DJs and people are going to come. You have to put in the work.
But I do believe that you need to be open. Your mind needs to be open. On Friday night, I went to a rave up in East London. It was the EB. I think it was a record label. It was a record label, and they had a bar in this record shop, and it was music. It was Soulful House. They played Rare Groove down there as well, and all these type of things. There was DJs that I never met before, knew in my life. 3 females were busting up the place in there, and they were youths. You understand? And it was so amazing, but that's why you open your mind. That's why it's so good to have the mixed clouds. You understand? Have the information out there so you can pick and choose where you want to go. But it's down to the promoter. I do believe that if you want to exercise your vision, make your vision really grow, it's for you to put in the work. You understand? And you to specialize that through your marketing, for your information, for your service level agreements, for how you do your thing, and then hopefully you will build your thing.
But then there's also, I'm always going to come back to this point, there's also, don't be afraid to play the tunes that you got. I used to say, if you get them, play them. Play them. It can only, listen, what's the worst that can really happen?
You don't get booked again.
Well, for one tune. Two. No, but I'm not even saying if
mean,
you don't book.
there
That works.
there is that possibility.
Yeah, that works. Well, nah, that works. So you have to learn how to bust a tune. If you bust a tune, you bust a tune. If there's upfront selection and you're playing and you're playing normal thing and then you're throwing in a few tunes. Don't go in there and be super brilliant. Don't Superman and just play pure new tune for the first half an hour.
Tell your mic man, this is what I'm gonna do. This is, you know what I mean, and give the
Let the crowd know. Yeah,
no,
good idea.
Right, Touch,
Good idea.
you touched on this is what you do. When you're working with a DJ, you have those communications. You have those debriefs, you understand? You set out your plan. You have an agenda. You understand what I'm saying? So then when you're interacting, you're working at the same time, but the common calls, me and T do it all the time. He would whisper to me, he would tell me, yeah, this is the direction. I would just put the ice, the cherry on the top. You understand what I'm saying? And that's what we do. So it's about you creating a vibe. You understand? But again, going to the other side of playing music that you play on the radio and you're able to express yourself, you specialize in that if that's what you want to do to bring something out to the people that you believe that are missing out. Because there's a lot of people out there that don't go out anymore. You understand
just
what I'm
going
saying?
to socialize only.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. That's the
Can't
next
hear no
thing.
music. I'm
Going
not
out to
listening.
socialise.
I'm not listening to no music. I'm just going there to check to my brethren. That's what's going on. I think that's a lot with the women as well.
Well, there is a lot of that. Music is secondary. But like I said, they have their community over there and good luck to them. And it's worked for them for decades. So I'm not here to reinvent the wheel with them. Let them do what they're doing. Because like I said, they've got their hundreds and thousands.
Because Nat said, like,
a month time.
she said, why everyone getting bored? Why everyone waiting to get booked? Why can't you create your own vibe and play Piper to your vibe? How are you waiting to land somewhere for a new DJ to share a room and bust your vibe? Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
You're correct. Watch this BS.
Well, but that's what I said.
Are MCs bigger than the DJs?
No.
Some are.
Some
are louder than the selector. And it's more about what you're hearing on what I'm saying than I want to forward for what I'm saying rather than a forward for what's being played on the decks.
Okay. I'm on the.
I
don't see anything wrong with that. If it's, I didn't. You see, for me, I look at it as from the customer point of view, and if that MC is louder than the tune, and it's entertaining and it's good and he's talented, and I'm enjoying it, then crack on.
Yeah, but the MC is an enhancer. Yeah,
Supposed
we're there
to
to
be.
enhance the dance and help bring the vibe. It's not a show for we.
But also, what I would just add to that as well, an MC is a filler as well, because a filler and enhancer, and also the person to cover over the bits, because at the end of the day, it's all about the music.
Unless
So
you-
it's the delivery. You understand?
Unless you name MC Hollywood.
No. Let me
He's the bestest in the whole wide world. Yeah?
let me tell you
Yeah,
something.
you know, you're not listening to the lyric to him. Sorry, you're not listening to the music. You're listening to what he's got to say.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so
Oh.
he's exception to the rule.
I agree. I like an MC. See, if I was an MC and I would treat it like I was like it was my stage show. You know what I mean? Like you came out to see me and only me, and I want a stage and I want to be right up there.
You remind me of.
That can't
You know what I mean?
artist, Bridget.
No,
That
but
can't artist.
that remind me
Yeah.
of. That remind me of DJ Fouye, who's got his own lyrics in his different language. You understand?
That's right.
Start talk Creole and all them
what
things.
to?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You know.
What
Nah, man. I believe if you're gonna do it, go all out.
But you know what? He has a point, because at the end of the day, when you do MC, like I'll talk to Esther. I don't know about you, but I do switch to an alter ego.
You have to.
When I jump on the mic, and then I jump back to another to myself when I finish, because it's about the stage show. But still, as an MC and you're working with a DJ, it's about enhancing whatever he's going to do. So you have to work as a team.
All the time. I totally agree with that. That's how it's the filler. It's the vibe creator. It helps enhance the dance, the music.
Definitely,
Yeah.
definitely. Because if you just have a DJ and without an MC, yeah, it's good. But having an MC, I think, is definitely.
But that's down to settings as well, because there are places out there that they don't have no MC.
Yeah, there
and,
is,
and it's
yeah.
about the music and the people,
Yeah.
because it's advertised in that way.
Yes.
That's what they're used to. So it goes back to what you advertise, what you put on the paper. This is what we're here to come. This is what it's all about. You understand what I'm saying? This is what we're going to play. This is what we're going to do. But we can't disregard the people that want to hear the regular tunes, or whatever you call the regular tunes, or the same old, because that's what they want to do. You understand? That's how I look at it.
So David says MCs making the dance more than the music being played by the DJs. What are you saying? Are you saying that in your opinion you feel like some of the MCs are making the dance more than the music being played? So what, the music's rubbish and the MC's the entertainer?
Yeah, some people said that.
Hollywood.
Some
J2
people said
steps. I don't understand what that means. Sorry, someone read that out because I'm confused. Maybe I'm
The
reading
thing
it
is,
wrong.
the best people to bust new tunes are the most established ones, because regardless if it works or not, they are still going to get booked because they have already built their fan base.
Yes.
Correct. A prime example is Potential.
So what you're saying is that unless you're an established DJ, you should leave the tunes to them to play.
Do you know what?
No,
so
no,
fun. Do you know
no.
what? Do you know what? Do you know what the little
I-
truth in that is?
There is truth
back
in
in back in the day, the popular DJs used to get the records, the new tune them for come and pay the DJ for go and put the thing on. So even if they didn't hear on the phone, I don't know if it's gonna be good and thing, and they used to play it in the dance, the vinyl. They used to get money to play it and play it, but you can only go and give that to the popular DJ. You couldn't give that to a new DJ for us.
But it's happened now. It's still happening now, because look, the handful of new tunes that are being played, it's all right then. So say like we now on radio or live stream, we play certain tune. They've heard it. Whoever be, an example, Nigel B, and let's say Potential. Remember, certain people were playing that for years. And one of them man pick it up, and they said, you know what, I'm going to try it too. And it worked. The next week after that, 3 or 4 of them were all playing it, and that's how that tune progressed, and that's how others have progressed.
Yep.
In within. So that's how you hear. Now, if we go out and play it before them, not a thing. Not a thing. So
I disagree. I think it's all about delivery, and it's how you deliver things. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Jarrell? If you're just gonna just drop it and just leave it like that, then it's all about delivery and how it's done.
No.
And most definitely. I mean, you can't. You play a tune and I play a tune. We'll both deliver it completely differently.
yeah, there is that. But
Do you
the
understand what I mean?
No, I agreed on that part, and that's probably the most profound thing he's said all night.
It's lost. If you're not a brand name, it's lost.
It's lost to the majority.
If you haven't got no
It's
one
lost to the
listening to your
majority.
show, then it's lost. You know what I mean?
No,
What do you
might
mean?
bust it
What do you
first.
mean?
Not forget- no.
What do you mean brand name?
Not
What-
the
what-
show.
Hold on.
Popular.
Hold on.
Let's say popular.
1, 2,
Popular.
3, 4, 5 people here, right?
Yeah.
And as far as I'm concerned, we're all brands. You understand what I mean? Everyone that's changed their name from not their normal name, that's a brand.
Yeah, but okay, popular. Popular. If you're a
There's-
popular person, I'm
As
bossy.
you said, there's levels, and they will tell you that as well.
By yourself, you don't need no one else. You one alone can do that. Then yeah, sure, go and play big tune, new tune, and you get away with it. Do you know what I mean? Even putting on a unknown DJ on the set, they can get away with it.
I just believe that if it's good enough for somebody else to do or someone to do, it's good enough for me too. Do you know what I mean?
And I love your
You're right,
confidence,
you're
but at the
right.
same time, with your confidence, you just have to back it with putting the infrastructure together.
That's right. That's right.
And
that's right.
that's all it is. So I totally agree with you. I saw one comment on there. Mandy said some of the MCs just chat a lot of rubbish.
Yeah.
I'm just saying what she said. You know what I mean? Some MCs chat a lot of rubbish. That's what she said.
No, there are some.
Yeah.
There are some, and there are some DJs that are rubbish as well. Do you know what I mean? It's in everything. You get good and bad in everything.
In all walks of life.
There you go.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Facts. Yeah, if you're saying facts. Nat says, I will not call names. However, I've been following a certain DJ new on the scene, and I'm amazed at how that person is blowing up online. Watching to see how the person will source allies, create a room, and let's see what happens, winning competition and things. Okay. That statement is a bit lost if you don't name the DJ. But
All right, that's what I was going to say. Because I was going to say, Nat, you need to name the DJ.
The clue is in the last thing. Winning competitions and things.
and things. Oh, competitions.
Who's won the competition? Winners.
I know who she's talking about. I know who she's talking about.
Who's she talking about?
Huh?
She's talking about in the competition. I'm not in it.
They're not referring to you.
I'm not in it.
I know you don't want
Oh,
it.
so who is it?
I'll wait for her to say it.
Yes.
I'll wait for her to say it. DJ should have a mentor and learn from the best. I learn from Stanley T, Desi, Mystery, etc. And that's DJ Jazzy. Yeah.
Totally agree with that. I think it's imperative to enhance what you're at where you're at, because when I got into music, I was about 11. You understand what I'm saying? And I was very fortunate to know somebody who was producing music, who was related to the family, and what he could do with 2 decks was absolutely madness. You understand what I'm saying? I was very fortunate to link with Rest His Soul. Mikey Simpson was one of my mentors. You understand? Rest in peace. Absolutely unbelievable. I've been on the journey with people like Buppy C. You understand what I'm saying? People like Mark Anthony. You understand? My Rest His Soul, my cousin DJ Swing. So I think it's imperative to share that knowledge, because that knowledge is priceless.
Yep. Most definitely.
I got a mentor. I got 2 actually. Yeah. Working in a record shop and being quite young when I started, you had to kind of learn from people on their buying and what they play, and you kind of know what they want. When something new comes in, you know what you want. So there's 2. You mentioned one of them, and DJ Jazzy mentioned the other. Desi G for one. Yeah, I just understand his soul and how he listens to music and how he plays it. So it made it kind of easier over the many of years of me to sell him music. And the other is Buppy, because Buppy used to come in every effing day. What's new? What's new? From the finished work in his black BM, what's new? You don't even get out of the car. He beep his horn.
BM,
What's
yeah.
new? Yeah, you understand? Buppy was on it,
100%.
like Sonic.
100%.
Just like Desi. Desi was a pain in the ass. What's coming new? What's coming? I said, Desi, you called me this morning. Nothing ain't coming yet, yeah? You understand? So just learning. So my 2 mentors, Desi G and also Buppy C.
And to add to Buppy C, when I was working with Buppy C, in my first infancy in this kind of business and this arena, I used to go to his house, and he used to always, and especially when it comes to that rare groove stuff, man, any tune I would pick out would be a banger. And what he used to say to me was just memorize what the album looks like, take a photographic memory of that, and then take a note of what it's called. Unbelievable DJ, unbelievable when it comes to slow jams, anything. Because as Touch said, every day he was on it, and it's how you invest at the end of the day, where it takes you. Because at the beginning you're going to have this love and this affliction to what you're doing, but then as it manifests itself, it drives you in a purpose, and it drove him. You understand? Every day he was on it. Madness.
I wonder if we're gonna see the same DJs until they are 8 years old, trying to bring in some new people.
Well,
I tell you something, I wouldn't put it past some. I wouldn't put it past some.
Someone
We
nearly
just don't
there.
know when to stop. You know what I mean? And you know what? And if
Hold on,
we
no.
are seeing them doing it in their 80s, I congratulate it and I say, crack on, mate.
Well, if the audience is there in the crowd, or if they're still managing them, why
yeah.
not?
And
exactly.
when you're thinking about it, right, you've got new DJs coming in all the time. You've got the younger circuit that's all coming in and they're doing their thing successfully.
I like how you pointed at me when you said that.
we said, well, you're younger DJ.
The younger ones.
You're the younger.
He pointed
My
at
hand
me.
is just going.
No, you pointed at
No.
me.
You're not that young, buddy.
Delusions, my brother. Delusions of grandeur.
Right. I'm talking about the younger circuit, and they're coming through and they're
Still
doing their
quite
thing, and
lovely.
they're doing their thing their way. Yeah, we're just not on that circuit. We don't know about decisions, but they are thriving and they're coming through. The thing about it is if our age group and our generation are still raving, we're the ones that's playing that music. It's a whole different ball game that if you're not in that circuit, for you to try and play that musical circuit. Like there will be, in my eye, there's very few young DJs that's going to be coming out and playing Rare Groove and Revival if they don't know it. There are some that do know it because they grow up and blah blah and do whatever they're doing, but our generation has got to keep our music flowing, because when our generation done with that, it's lost. It's going to be lost. It's going to be lost the same way how old 50s and 60s music is lost. It's going to be lost. It'll be on certain Mixcloud shows later on. Later on, yeah, it'll be on. That's when you will hear it, just like BBC Radio 2, 3, and 5. Yeah?
My children's revival will be Stormzy.
Is it
So,
okay?
so Nats, you're not going to name the DJ.
No, you need to listen to what A-Lister
Hey, listen, what
said.
did you just say, brother?
That's
What did you
too
just say?
funny,
What did you
that's
say?
too-
Come on, man.
That's too funny.
Come on, man. Why you never say it in the mic?
Go on.
Sorry, I said my children's revival will be like Stormzy. You know?
You know what?
But
You know what? I got a son who's a DJ, and he plays Rare Groove in his set, and he plays on the house set, and he will fit it in and neatly because it's needed.
unbelievable. And I've seen his sets, he's unbelievable, man.
You know what I mean? Be playing in the festival, and all of a sudden he plays, "Everybody loves the sunshine." Do do do, do do do. Turn it over. Is the MC needed? Yes. Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
the
I
MC is
agree.
Needed,
an
all
MC
the
is
way.
needed, yeah.
All the while. And for those who complain, see, there's some of the complaints about the MCs. They're saying, "Oh, some MCs chat rubbish, and some MCs talk all over the music." Okay, if that's your opinion about some MCs, but that is not all MCs. So don't put us all in the same category, please and thanks. All right. You're not supposed
No,
to chat over the
an
music.
MC is
You
supposed
chat-
to
chat. You chat in the breaks. man.
Checking the
Hold
The
on,
breaks
hold
and
on,
the
hold on.
intros.
DJs need to do this when they're playing a tune.
Can I
They
say
bring,
something?
1 minute now.
Loop.
Bring in the tune
Loop.
and get the escalation
Loop.
No.
and then loop the beginning
Loop.
so the MC can say his little piece. And you nod to him and say,
And
"Look, I've
remember,
released that
you
loop." Yeah,
you have different
Okay.
kind of MCs as well. Yeah, not every MC chats
Need that.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Some people chat with vibes to bring in a vibe, bring in a joke, bring in an intro. Yeah, some people chat lyrics. There's different kind of MCs, different kinds.
Can I just say, MC's supposed to do this and supposed to say in the breaks. Where's the rule book and who wrote it? Do you understand what I mean?
I'll tell you what the rule book is. The rule book is called.
Where is it and
I'll
who
tell you
wrote
what it
it?
is. I'll tell you what it
Yeah.
is. It's called experience. Yeah, because
Okay.
when you do it,
Yeah.
you will find out if you're there chatting lyrics and then the tune's going on, and you're still chatting lyrics, you're talking over the tune.
But there have been times where that has happened, and the MC is so good, you don't even notice. That is, he's
No, no, no,
you
no,
know.
no, no,
But
no,
the thing
no,
is,
no, no.
I understand. No. Let me come back. Let me undig myself here. Let me undig myself here. No, you're right. The thing is, I just want to put a point across that there isn't any rules, you know. And I understand that, yeah, you should let the tune breathe and let the tune play and whatever. But you know, people just do whatever they want, and if it sounds good, it's good.
I hear what you're saying, but there are fundamental rules. You understand? If you have a good chemistry with your DJ will prompt you to know when you're going to talk and when you're going to talk about something. So you put all the other bits to what you're going to instruct. Your job is to interact with the crowd to make sure they know what's coming on, so they can do it. That's what I believe. But at the same time, you're used as a filler if the DJ needs to switch it or whatever the case may be. But you need to work in as a team, and then the natural flow of your talent will flow out. You understand what I'm saying? So where it comes to what you're saying that people don't notice, that's what will be your natural capabilities of your flow. You know what I mean? But you still have to work as a team and also make the tune breathe. You understand what I'm saying? But that's knowing your clientele, knowing what they like, knowing where they're going to sing, how you bring it in, and how you do your combinations.
Did you understand that?
Yes, I did. I'm here reading comments. I'm here reading the comments. Sorry. Yeah, I didn't understand that. I did. No, but I still stand by, you know, sometimes
Mandy C says, no A-lister. We do notice. They do notice when the man's chatting over the lyrics of the tune. They notice, yeah? Notice.
Davison says the rule book is called entertainment. I love that, Davison.
Yeah, Evie Davison.
Question. So the mixing of the young DJs with the old is a no-no. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. But the younger DJs on their circuit are doing their thing. And they're playing their music. They're playing the R&B. It's funny. It's funny because the 90s era is like big things for the younger group, the younger age. Big things. It's the 90s. Pure 90s. Yeah. My daughters will be busting playlists of tune. Just pure tune. I know them tune. They used to play them tune. They're 90s. Some of the newer tunes are not for party. Is the best way I can say it. That's not for
Or
party.
not to play in front of you.
Yeah. No, that's not for party. Yeah? Look at me when I'm playing. There's them that look like not for party.
I tell you, I agree 100% with Soul de Jour.
MCs must be able to host as well, not just chat lyrics.
I
Should
fully
fire a
agree.
shot, boss lady,
Yeah,
to
yeah.
that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Fire
agree.
a shot.
I agree.
Go
I
on,
agree.
Mr. Sean.
I'm not saying that I don't like the lyrics. I like when you got lyrics, but don't make that all
All
that's
that's
what you
it
do.
about.
Do you know what I mean? I like to see when an MC can interact with the crowd and can talk to the crowd and say, darling, look at this, or da-da-da-da, whatever. Make people laugh and be entertaining. Not just don't hear that.
Is that your lyrics?
That was my lyrics.
Richard.
That was my lyrics.
Don't make me teeth your lyrics, you know, Richard. Yeah? Lega la. You may say, when you're new tune called, lega la.
Yeah.
Ring up a brother and say, yo, is that
Yeah, but you know about them tune, lega la.
Daddy Freddie got away with it. I can do it.
It did, didn't it? It did.
If Daddy Freddie can do it, so can I. I mean,
You say it hey, you got to say it with speed, you know. I'm breaking his record. Digga lega la, digga lega la, digga lega la, digga lega la, digga lega la. Digga lega la. Digga lega la.
that's exactly what he does. That's exactly. So if he can do it, so can I. Oh my days.
God.
But yeah, that's what an MC should be for me personally.
Okay. So, yeah, we was quite a bit on that subject there.
Yeah, innit?
Right. What we got time for? What we got time for?
Nothing. We're 50 minutes overtime already, brother.
Okay.
So, 15 more minutes, and we mean 15 more minutes. You know what I mean? Not like Jero when he does his show.
15
Did
more
somebody
minutes.
say friendly fire?
You know what I mean? Oh, let's
Did
finish
somebody
it.
say friendly fire?
What, the friendly
about
fire?
No, did someone say that?
No, no,
no,
oh,
one
sorry.
never said
Sorry,
nothing
my
about
mistake.
friendly fire.
My mistake. My mistake. Oops.
No one never said
Awkward.
nothing about friendly fire.
Sorry, that's a bit awkward. Sorry. Oh, shucks.
Yeah, you know what? No, you know what? If we're gonna go friendly fire, you start it off then, yeah. Go on. If you're gonna say anything about friendly fire, because you brought
Can
it
I
up.
just say about friendly fire?
Go on.
So this Friday we've got the semi-finals.
Stop. Can you
That's not what we
explain
meant.
to people what? Because you're just taking it for granted that everybody know what friendly fire is. Explain
This
this
is
friendly
you see
fire
what
thing.
you see what
please.
he's demonstrating right now is being a host. You understand? what I'm
Yes.
saying?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah, that's and
Just-
it's good.
just
Very
to-
interactive.
just-
I
Make
felt
so
you
you know.
overstand this. You understand what I'm saying? We're hosting right now. You
No, the reason
understand?
why I done that is because I didn't want to go down the whole road of being critiqued about certain things.
That's what I thought you were gonna bring up, really. And
No.
truly.
All I wanted to do was just plug it.
You know what? I like that. I thought that's what we was gonna
That's
do.
what I thought we were
Yeah.
gonna do, because you said you were gonna say something in our preliminary
Preliminaries.
before we started.
No.
Before we started, you
Well,
said
that's
you-
well done, well
that's
done.
only.
You were
That's
I think that,
only.
I think
Say
that
to me
calls for.
anything
I think
about
that
bringing
calls
it in.
for. I think that calls for a dun dun dun.
Yeah.
No,
Because
I
we
was
had a
only going to
conversation before
respond.
we
I was-
started. You said you're going to address something.
No.
The judges,
If
the scores.
asked, if I was asked about
Oh,
something,
okay,
I would
I'm
respond.
Stewpot says,
Yeah, I'd respond.
"What's friendly fire? Never heard of it." Can you explain what friendly fire is, please?
All right, let's give him his point. Let's give him his 15 minutes of fame. Go on.
Oh gosh, man. You know, you know I hate when there's just all the tensions on me. You know I hate that. God,
You put the
God.
camera just on him.
All
please.
right. I'll talk about friendly fire. Sorry, no, I don't want it, but I will. Friendly fire is a concept that we put together, myself and the boss lady, and also the friendly fire. The name actually came from Touch T. Can you believe? I told Touch T about an idea that I had, and he said, "Oh, why don't you call it friendly fire?" So well done for that, Touch T.
You're welcome.
You get money for that?
I mean, I get no money for it.
Listen, what I just done there was that was worth a lot.
Thanks, mate.
You understand?
Yeah, thanks, mate.
That was worth a lot. That was priceless.
Send me an invoice.
Yeah, definitely. As where DJs come together, we're just having fun, enjoying music. We have clashes on different genres of music, and we've got judges as well that would judge the DJs on what they play, and it's just fun and entertainment. You know, light-hearted entertainment, and that's all this is.
It's friendly, but it's
No,
not friendly.
yeah, exactly. That is the best quote. That quote hasn't stopped.
Yeah, me not get no money for that.
wanted
now.
Yeah, you didn't get that one either.
I was going to ask what the points criteria is, but I won't.
Exactly.
But I
So
won't.
okay, so right now we've got the Lovers Rock edition, and we've just had the two heats. Where the first heat was where Chris Ryder took on T Smooth, and Chris Ryder won, and also we had Ricky B versus Pico, and Pico got the title there. Then we had the second heat, was just Friday just gone, where we had Timekeeper versus DJ Pablo, and Timekeeper won there. And then we had the Colonel versus Sharky, and the Colonel won that competition. So we got the semi-finals coming up this Friday.
But wasn't there something that a common thread in the complaints?
Don't know about any complaints.
All right, then. Let me ask you another question.
I-
Let me ask you.
I
All
know.
right, let me ask you another question. If somebody's rubbing their belly like they got win,
Yes.
should they be brought back?
I'll tell you what happened there. We were let down. And what happened was that that particular judge had about half an hour. He knew half an hour before the show started that he was going to be there. So that's where he was. And he thought, they've already caught me. And it was, and that's how it continued from there. So so to be fair, to help the show, and also Touch T as well, to help the show, they came on last minute.
All right, then last minute, but Touch T was standing up.
Because Touch T's got
Touch T was
the
sitting down and etc. Well, I'm still.
Touch T's got the facilities. Look at all the things that he's got here. There's cameras everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
So
It just wasn't a
It's
good
like
look.
Big Brother.
the
It
previous,
just-
the,
it
the
just
previous,
wasn't a good
the
look.
previous friendly fire was
Yes.
which one? So this is the Lovers Rock one, and the previous one was
90s.
90s. Okay,
What's
so
on Touch's head?
Oh my gosh.
Was the 90s one? Where Touch T won the 90s one.
Good thing it didn't break.
And that's his trophy.
Oh my days.
So it's a valid competition because you do get trophies.
Yes.
You do get accolades, yeah?
Yes.
Somebody asks, is there going to be an 80s version?
I
I wasn't putting nobody on the spot.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, we're gonna go through so many different genres and a lot of different competitions. But the next one that we've got is going to be really good. You know, I've tried to encourage a couple of people to come on board. But
are you allowed to leak?
I get
Are you allowed to leak the content?
What is the subject matter? Yeah,
we don't know the subject matter.
you don't.
No, I can. Actually, I will tell you what it is. So what it is the Christmas special will be where the MCs turn into DJs.
Oh gosh.
So and we have got.
Is it only DJs? Can they turn into hosts as well?
No. The MCs have to.
What's the question? What you say?
He's taking a bit.
It's can the DJ turn into host as well? It's the MC turn into
okay,
DJ.
yeah,
I want to know
for real,
if
for
they
real.
can
That'd be
turn it
good.
into-
That'd be good. That'd be really good. I don't know how well they'll do, but you know, it'll be
Maybe
good.
the DJ should be the judges.
Yeah. Can we bust lyrics? Can they bust lyrics?
But it'll be up
Can
to
they
them.
say some dagalagas?
We there's gonna be.
Digga,
I might get Danny Freddie in.
Wow.
Rewind.
Hey, cookie. I give you 5 points. For that.
Yeah, man. You can. And then when
Because you run a joking, I'm going to give you an extra point.
oh my goodness gracious me.
Right, they're changing your rules, boy.
Okay. You know, sometimes we can take things way too seriously. Do you know what I mean? I mean, do we watch? Who watched that program on ITV?
X Factor.
Or Britain's Got Talent?
Yeah.
Have you seen sometimes where there's someone comes on the stage and they can't sing, they can't do, but they've done something funny and it says, you know what, because you done that, yes,
go through.
It's a yes, you go through. Do any of you want to write up to Simon Cowell and go and tell him what you're doing that for? What's your judging criteria?
Yes.
I don't. I would if I knew him.
Yes.
If I knew him, I
Jarrell.
would tell him, yeah?
Jarrell, hold on.
No.
Jarrell,
No,
are you
listen-
really going to
listen
email
to me.
Simon
listen to
Cowell
me.
and say to
Listen
him, I
me.
didn't like, what's your judging
Listen to me.
criteria?
Listen to me.
Oh, come on,
This is-
Jarrell,
this
man.
is my gripe.
There's more important
No,
things
listen.
in life.
Are
Come
you-
on.
No, there is, but
Are you
this is my
Simon
gripe. No, this is my gripe.
Okay, go ahead.
If you're on that program and you claim say you got a talent, right, and you sung your heart out, bus joke or dance, whatever, and then everybody gets kicked to the side because a dog can jump through a hoop, and the dog wins. Yeah. So what is that?
It's called Britain's Got Talent, and that particular one had talent.
So the
dog
dog's
had
got
talent.
British.
The
The
dog
dog
jumped through the
Never
hoop.
mind that. The dog
Is
got
the dog
British citizenship.
Well, if the dog was born here, and the dog's been here for more than 5 years,
You know where the dog come
So-
from.
so-
Britain's Got Talent and the
so
dog
where-
win. Yeah.
Thank you very much. So where's the talent? So basically, all them people who came up before had no talent.
no,
The
but
dog
that's down to
jumped
you.
in.
That's how
No,
you
no,
feel.
no,
but there's
not me.
people phoning in.
I never put it in.
Oh, I know, but there's people phoning in to vote for them, and it's not about it's about Britain's Got Talent. So whatever it is, they feel the British public
You know
who
what?
voted and paid.
You know what?
Do you understand what I mean?
Going back to critiquing Friendly Fire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I believe what you should have one section of the judges has the people as the judges.
I agree. The way, but it's just getting it done on how I.
So you can have a phone up or some kind of way
Yeah.
that you can get the data
Definitely.
in. The
Definitely.
data in. So
Yeah.
that
What,
can-
what, from everybody?
Yeah,
whoever's listening to the show.
and what they can do, they can phone
It'll be
in to vote,
difficult.
and,
Well, phone to phone.
and calls will be charged 50 pence.
I think it
per-
will.
Hey, listen.
Did you hear what he said?
That's how they make money. That's how they make money.
Exactly.
That's how they make money on the team.
Exactly. So what? So it's good enough for ITV. It's not good enough for us.
It's good enough for us.
Come on.
No, you
now.
mean it's not good enough for you.
Good enough for we.
Oh, Jarrell.
need a designated
That was
vote.
quite catty,
One
wasn't it,
bash-
Jarrell?
one bash
That was
vote.
quite catty, Jarrell. Oh my
But it's
goodness.
your idea, so you're going to take the big
I
cut.
thought
yes?
this was a safe space. Jarrell trying to make it hostile in there. Oh my goodness. What time this show ended? I don't care, man.
We've got 10 more minutes.
Did you not hear what I said about the refixes before? Don't make me start again.
Hey, Please say it again.
But seriously, because you know what, I've watched the friendly fires from the beginning, and I think it's a wonderful concept.
Yep,
You understand?
definitely.
I do love it, and it's especially the slow and the '90s one. Really, the one that Tyrone watched, I really got involved in that one.
Yep,
You understand what I'm saying?
yep,
But I
yep.
do believe my understanding of the judging, I get a bit confused when I hear the point structure for the judging, and it makes me think. It points to me: is there a criteria for how they judge it, or are people just judging it because of what they feel about that particular tune?
One thing I can say to you is that Friendly Fire is all about it's growth. From where we started to where we are now, there's been a lot of development. With regards to the judging, I could say, yeah, definitely there was some questionable judging before, and yeah, that's passed. But now we've got a strict criteria where the music has to be between 1974 to 1985. It needs to be released and produced in the UK. So it's very strict. Now, outside of that, so once the tracks meets that criteria, then it's down to personal opinion. And the judges are being, persecuted on their personal opinion.
Yeah, because if someone tells a better joke and one's a better comedian than the other, they shouldn't be.
I mean, that's one point. That's one point. That's one point. And let's look at the others.
Okay, then let's move on swiftly. That's what you mean.
No.
Yes. I like that question, Chris.
Say that again.
Yeah, but that's
What you got
yeah,
for
but
the
even if
multiple
you
calls
are
by
allowed
one
to do
person?
that, just because you're allowed to do that, don't make it fair. So what? It's because life is not fair. I must take this gun to think the stuff.
No,
Go and do it.
Vote for me for the best DJ, and then you could ask some random person, look, click on this link and vote for me. They don't know you from a can of paint.
It doesn't matter. It's a separate vote.
But I think what they say, I think maybe one person should, from the audience, should be, maybe, no, it shouldn't be. It should be. I take that back because it's not my thing. Maybe they're asking for one outside listener to be a judge, not everybody, because you would never get to administer all that. You're waiting for it to skip up, and the show would be forever and ever. Amen. Because you're waiting for all that to come in. So I think maybe one person outside of not being a DJ or whatever, maybe just one person who you randomly choose to be a judge. Maybe.
Yeah, well,
That's-
I mean,
Maybe that's what they mean. I'm not saying that should be done. That's what maybe that one person.
well, we don't want to overcomplicate it.
No,
you
not
know?
at all.
And at the moment, I would say, it's not broken.
I knew he was going to say that, you know.
Cool, son.
But hold
I
on.
knew.
It's not
He was
broken.
gonna
It doesn't
say,
get no complaints because it's not broken.
It's not broken. Unless you've done a survey, you can't really answer that question.
I mean, nobody's really going to be. It's funny. I'll talk to 5 different people. Some people say I agree with the judges. Some people say I disagree with the judges. Every
The bottom line is
different.
the judges are
Yeah.
the judges. Yeah.
Exactly.
So what their scores is their
Exactly.
scores.
Yeah.
But in saying that, when it comes to the judging panel and the judges have to judge whatever they judge,
Yes.
where there's discrepancies,
Mhm.
because you're the host, so it's not you to make the decision.
Right.
The head judge
Yes.
have to adhere to the rules in
The rules.
his
That's right.
contract,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
right? Which
yes.
means he takes on the whole thing. The thing should go upon
yes.
him head.
Yes. That's right.
No. So I hope you was listening, Christos, because you know you're listening.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause even though your foot is up. Your foot is up.
No, he's doing his own show. He's doing his own show at the moment. He finished at 7. Okay.
But yes, in saying all of what we're saying,
Yeah.
absolutely fantastic concept.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
In fact, I go so far to say, big concept. Nobody thought of this. You thought of this. You brought it forth,
Thank you, brother.
and it's only getting bigger and better.
Thank you.
So
Thank you
big
very
up-
much.
big ups to you.
Big show.
Yeah,
Big,
big
big
ups to
show.
you.
Thank you.
Get whoop
Get what?
whoop.
Yeah.
So it's not just A-listed. There's actually someone else involved as well.
Who called the boss lady?
Called the boss lady.
Because the boss lady is truly the boss. Oh, you want them
Oh.
to know now?
What
So,
duppy?
so when there was a red card, the doppy red card in the
Oh.
ni-
The
in the
doppy red
90s
card.
thing was
Oh,
the
yeah.
boss lady. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, she pressed it right.
She's
to
brave enough to say now because she thought
It's
people
finished
forget.
now.
People forget about it. Yeah.
She's finished that.
And she don't feel that, she don't feel saying nobody carrying feelings for it right now.
You know what I mean?
So she said, "Yes, I'll put up my hand. It was me."
Chris Riley, you're not allowed to make no comment because you're in the competition. If I play a tune and it's budding down the chat room and it scores 2, there's something wrong there.
No,
You're
it's
You're
not.
not allowed to make.
It's not. It's not. It means you think it's bonding down the place, but the judges scored it when they scored it.
Yeah.
Understand the thing.
And it's down to their it's their it's their
Yeah.
Okay. So does this mean
Yeah.
we've come to an end
Okay.
of our very first let's talk. Real talk.
Yeah.
I enjoyed this.
You sure, mate?
Yeah, I did.
You had second thoughts before, mate. I'll tell you.
No, I didn't.
You sure? All right,
I didn't.
All right. Okay then.
You're lying
Well,
on
we
me
have
live,
learned-
you know.
We
You're
have
lying
learned
on me live.
we have learned quite a few things here.
Yes.
Today. We've learned quite a few things.
Yes.
When it comes to crubbing, there's 5 levels.
Yes.
Yeah. Level 1, the lady said it's 2
Level
step.
5, you got to be married.
Level one to A-lister means he's rubbing up the smiles of your back. If he gets slapped, because it was level 3, he just mistake it for level 1. Yeah. DJs playing remixes and refixes,
Yeah.
as long as it's good, it's okay. But if you don't like them, then you don't like them. That is totally up to you. What else was here? Radio. Both things on the radio, FM and online, should be done together. Yeah, together. So we move along with technology. What else was there? You guys can interject at any time you want.
Oh, I was giving you the space. The camera was on you. I only talk.
Lack
when
of
the
men
camera's
in the
on me.
raves is most probably because men have moved forward in their life and they've got their partners and they're doing their thing, and it's not about raving for them at a certain age. That's the best.
Maybe that's
I think
Give
right
them
now it's
give
a
them a-
single. It's a
give-
single man's
Maybe it's because
paradise
there's some
right now.
cameras inside the rave and they don't want to be on camera. Having the camera in the rave is not really a thing which people do like. If you're doing it, please try and do it in line with the promotion. So photographers and videographers and stuff do it as part of the promotion. If you're doing personal things, try and keep it within the. I'm not giving you rules. I know it sounds like that.
Sounds
try
like
and keep it. Try and keep it in
Putting
and
people in
amongst
their
you and
place.
your friend.
Don't
them.
do that.
Yeah. Don't come and bring no camera up in man's face and then
Yes.
think that.
Stop it.
And if you do, you have to ask permission.
Yeah.
No means no. Okay.
I still think that man should be free to go and raise. In
Man
order to
should be
change
free.
kind of thing. I think.
Yeah.
I still think that the man should be free to go and raise.
So why don't
Just
you do a
as little
dance like
thing.
that then?
I will.
Yeah.
I'm not doing. I'm doing one that.
I'll
no one
be
don't-
there because
I'll
it's
be-
free.
I'll be doing that no one don't pay to come in, because it's needed.
Oh, well done, man.
How about that then?
Are you gonna make the lolly then?
Talk about that later, Duncan.
All right.
See, all about the lolly, you know. All about the lolly. All about the lolly. DJs having X amount of DJs on one bill. For promoters, it works for getting the people inside the rave. If you're creating a vibe and stuff and you have 2 or 3 DJs, that is okay too. We just opened the conversation and people spoke about whatever they spoke about. That was the topics that we spoke about today.
Also, you missed one
Go on.
about creating your own vibe. DJs that play music on the radio, do they play it on the same one? If you're going to do that, put your criteria out there, advertise correctly and appropriately so people know what they're buying into.
That's right. That's right. And bad MCing, well, you know, when you see a bad MC, tell them. Okay? I'm not getting involved in that conversation.
Oh dear.
Very touchy, very
You know,
touchy.
and the thing is, right? The thing is, right?
Excuse me, sir. Can you shut up?
I'm telling you, if we wanted to be controversial, we could sit here and say, "Oh yeah, I don't think that this way," because you know, I'm gonna walk away from it and keep away from it. It's all right.
So this is the music edition. The producers talking to me. Yeah, this is the music edition. We'll be talking about other subjects. She wants to talk about sex. No. She wants us to talk about sex.
So what are we going to be talking about sex?
said
What are we
that?
saying about the
Who
sex?
said that?
What
said
are we
that?
going to be saying about sex?
I don't know what we're going to be saying about sex.
Boss lady, what are we going to be saying about sex?
Right, you
About
just-
men and women?
You just jumped on that one quick.
Yeah,
time.
I
What are we
wanna
going to talk
know.
about sex?
Yeah, what is this sex talk? Are people getting married?
Marriage. Okay.
Are people getting married more? Are you still romantic in your relationships?
Yeah,
Are
but
you-
this show is not just about musical thing. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're going to talk about
We're gonna-
different. You know what I mean? This is just an opener.
Yeah.
This is just an opener, just in case people maybe thought, oh, this is a bit boring. We're going to talk about this boring things. No,
Yes.
it's just an opener.
Opener.
You understand? And not. Don't feel no way to just put up some topics. Just send a private message to the boss lady if you've got her number, or myself. Simple as that.
And this
0775. Do I type out the number? You type out the number. You got phone? Yeah, all right then.
Hi
Let
guys.
her
So
talk.
if you
Innit?
guys, if you have any topics that you would like the Let's Talk Real Talk team to touch on next time, you can contact me on 07757 622 849. Alternatively, you can message my email at missmelody@gmail.com. All right.
that's missmelody@gmail.com.
Yeah, in lowercase, because Touch is writing it in capitals. Let's talk about sex.
Cheesebot says, I'm shy. I'll miss that sex show.
Right. Popcorn.
Hit it.
It would- right there.
MELA
So while they're
double E.
Jeepers. While they're doing that in the back.
Yeah.
so that's the email address to put in your suggestions through. This is Let's Talk Real Talk, and do feel free because it's open for the chat to get involved. It's not just about a group of us in the room talking. We are involving everybody. So
Yes.
let's all chat. Real talk.
Big time.
This is the first edition. So it's goodbye from me, S. Campbell.
So hold on a minute. Can we just go round to all our presenters and tell people where they can find you? All right.
Oh, this is a
Let's
bit I
start
really
with Jarrell.
Okay.
He's being modest. Never thought I'd say A-lister modest in the same sentence, but there you go. Anyway, I'm not on no radio or anything like that at the moment. I'm dipping my toe back into live streaming. I hope to be a bit more consistent on a Sunday evening. But to be honest with you, I can just jump on any time. So watch this space. I will notify you when I'm coming, when I'm going to do a show or a live stream. And whatever I'm playing, I hope you enjoy. So, yeah, that's it.
How would you notify them?
Oh, social media. Thank you, my friend. Facebook and Instagram, and or if you're on my WhatsApp.
What's your name?
He's been very vague, isn't it? He's been very vague.
Yeah, you've been very vague. I'm just saying, what's your handle then? Yeah, like CB.
That's my handle.
14 for a copy. Yeah?
That's my handle. Yeah.
God is good. Okay, good.
All
good.
the time. All the
Okay.
time. All the time.
All the time.
What's your name? What's your name? You got to tell him your name, man. What's wrong with you?
DJ Jarrell
Here we
is
go.
my name. Thank you so much.
Right, guys. My name is DJ Cookie, and you can catch me on my DJ Cookie Choc Chip page on Instagram and Facebook. Associated with a couple of things, you can catch me on the Neo and Indie Musical Shooter, award-winning bad boy online show. No tech back, no talk.
Go on, son.
At the
Go
moment,
on, son.
we've been off for a little while, and we can see certain people get ahead. But I love it when we come back. You understand? Because Neo and Indie Musical Shootout. Shout out to Simple Simon, Pedders, and Kiss My Tea Lang James. Shouts goes out to the boss lady. I saw with us. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that.
Interaction and engagement.
You
You
know.
Yeah,
understand?
yeah.
And just in
Collaboration.
case you didn't know,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
Unification, inclusion.
absolutely
Imperative.
and
Oh, important.
and
You know what?
I'm waiting for your
Crucial.
catchphrase. And
Outstanding.
all right.
Right.
But you know what? It works all the time.
Send the Bill
you
Fleur
understand?
as art.
So
If just
watch
the regular
out!
lineup.
Watch out for the Neon Indie Musical Shootout, award-winning Neon Indie Musical Shootout, Blackout Awards, coming pretty soon.
My turn. Okay, I can't. I wish I could deliver it as great as our host and presenter here, DJ Cookie. But I'll tell you about Friendly Fire. What are we saying?
Well, the lineup doesn't necessarily. Somebody says, "Is this the regular lineup?" The lineup can change, yeah, but this is part of the team. Let's just put it that way: part of the team. You might have different hosts in here sometime, but this is all part of the team. Watch this space, A-lister.
Okay, so this Friday we've got Friendly Fire, and that's at 8:00, where we'll have 4 DJs going up against each other: Chris Ryder, Timekeeper, and also Pico, and we also have the Colonel. They'll be going head-to-head this Friday, 8:00, Mixcloud, Happy People Promotions on a Mixcloud. And if you can contact me on Facebook, and it's Alistair A-Lister Evans. And also we have another night on November I'll tell you exactly when it is. Dare to be different on the east side of town. That's going to be November the 9th. I want to say more.
Go on then.
Okay.
With Timekeeper, Chat BS, and a special guest. We're going to be having these Wiley Cats, and it's a brilliant night that we have in East London at AJ's Lounge. And on that note, I finished.
I have finished.
I have finished. Okay. Let's just talk about this month, yeah. You can catch me each and every Thursday on London Soul Radio and Mixcloud from 8 to 10. Usually have an extension to 12 with the So Unique Show. Big up Dina's DJ Q for the So Unique family. That is online, and that is every Thursday with the So Unique Show. On a Saturday morning on Unique Radio, myself and Nico T have the breakfast show, Spice of Life breakfast show on Unique Radio from 7 in the morning to 10. I will be at Pleasure Fridays with DJ Kernan and S. Campbell. And that's been taking place at the Stars and Scorpion W13 8RA. And I think I will only talk about this month because next month is another month and there's pure dates for the diary. You can find me on Facebook, Sean S. Campbell, and also on Instagram as Sean S. Campbell. Just in case you never know, my name is S. Campbell. That is where you can find me. And we move on. Touch.
You must know me because you're here, innit? You're in the chat room. So, ad hoc. I'm on when I'm on. All I say is to follow. And furthermore, like, just one thing before I say anything else. Can you click on that support something in purple, like? Right. I'm having problems with this set here, and it's I need to buy a new computer, and it's going to cost some money. So if you want to help support at the spot, just all you have to do is just tip. No, seriously, because this computer is like 6 years old. No, tell a lie. It's 8 years old, and it's on its last legs. You understand? So, and it's done me wonders. So, any help to get a new one so that, we don't have the problems of no sound, because that's what's happening. There was no sound today, during the adverts. This computer is like saying, excuse me, I need this, I need that. So it needs to be replaced. So, if you can help, feel free to tip. You don't have to be in the show to tip. You can actually just contribute at any time. That's all I got to say, really. But, yeah, I do shows every now and then. Yeah, I'm kind of taking a rest. It's been a hectic 2024. It's like being like, I don't know, about 40, 50 shows I've done this year. And I need to slow down. So I'm going to take a break. Got 2 more shows. The next show is going to be... again? Do I need a new computer or laptop? I need a computer. I need a desk. I need a tower. A tower, powerful tower computer, not a desktop one, a tower. What am I going to say? Yeah. The next person's going to be here is... what's his name again? Reggie Styles. What's the date on that again?
26th of October.
26th of October. And then after that is Delight. Delight is the 31st, I believe.
The 23rd.
23rd? You
Yeah.
sure? Yeah, I'm
Yep.
sure I changed that date, you know.
23rd. 31st is a Sunday.
Yeah, okay, then 23rd then. Yeah, that's DJ Delight's going to be here. And then I'm having a rest. I am definitely having a rest until about March. You know what I mean? I need a rest. And I need to build a new computer. So, like I said, any contributions will be, you know, I would enjoy that. Thank you very, very, very much. You know, I enjoy it. I'll enjoy not having to, you know, it's going to cost a lot of money. That computer over there
See what
cost me,
Susie said.
cost me $2,000. You know what I mean? So I'm going to need to buy one just as good. Yeah, so that you can have 8 cameras and all that, you know what I mean, instead of just one.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot of processor, you know what I mean? And then have someone sitting in the corner and producing the show and all that, it costs money.
So
Yeah, you can
I'm
say
gonna
something.
say, we Boss Lady's got to say, what would you be producing next? What you're doing? Where you going to be? What's going on, Boss Lady?
Okay, so you can catch me each and every Wednesday from the hours of 6 until 8 on The Rock 926.com with the Soul Lounge radio show. And you can also find me on Friendly Fire. Also, we have The Hype each and every first Sunday of the month. And you can catch the guys, the team, T-Smooth, Chris Ryder, Mr. S. Campbell, and also the lovely Sandy Belfleur, Miss Social Butterfly, all right? And the A-lister, of course. So you can catch the Hype each and every first Sunday of the month, all right? What else do I do? Oh, and if you do like yourself some remixes, and I'm working with 7 DJs right now producing great remixes. Should I call them one by one? Yes, I will. S. Campbell, Delroy P, Mikey D, S. Campbell. Did I say you already? Yeah. BBT. BBT. There's 7 of them. Absolutely fabulous remixes. And of course, Mr. Ryder. So, who? And Touch T, of course. So you can contact me on 07757 622 849. Also, if you like a setup, your music setup, your config, your PC setup, you call Touch T. You call me for that also. Also for dub plates, jingles, drops from very popular artists, you call the Boss Lady. All right?
You got a lot going on in it. Lots going on in it.
There's a whole lot going on. And also music. For any DJ, I don't do takeaways. If you're a DJ and you feel like your box is lacking and you need some brand new beats, you can also contact myself and P for Soul for brand new beats to update your box. And we go back to whenever you want us to go back to. All right? So you contact me on that same number.
All right.
20%.
So that means we have come to the end of our very first edition of Let's Talk Real Talk. So it's goodbye from me, Esther Campbell.
Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye.
Goodbye from me, DJ Cookie.
Adios, take care, and walk good. Cheerio.
Innit? Do good, and good will follow you.
To all my
Can I
Creole
repeat that? Can I
speakers.
repeat that one more time?
To all my, oh, go
Can I
ahead.
say it one more time?
Go ahead.
Do good, and good will follow you.
To my Creole speakers, Forgot Cole, Wasav, Simen Sakavini, just Chibiko 4.
He said bye. He said bye. He said bye and see you. See you. Bye and see you.
Take about 10 minutes.
Okay, and it's bye from the Boss Lady.
Yeah, bye-
Until
bye.
next time,
We
people,
out.
we out.
Click on next look.